Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
I must say that my trip to the university some months ago was eye-opening and very, very energizing. It was wonderful to see the students, the convocation and the students getting their degrees. And I was so happy that finally we have our own university, which means India has its own university, which would be imparting wisdom and knowledge to the people who are seeking it based on Indian systems. And I think my question is spinning around Indian systems of education, Indian value systems as well. We just came across news last week about a very major tech giant in America firing 10,000 employees. And I remember listening to Kumar Mangalam Birla recently, and he says to think of firing one employee is very painful, and it's something that I cannot countenance. So a job and employment and livelihood is something which I believe Indian entrepreneurs hold very much more dear to their hearts than people in the West do. And many of us take lessons from management gurus and so on and so forth, but I feel that we do not necessarily abide by those lessons, and I think we care more for the human being, and we are much more conscious about jobs and sanctity than they are. How do we see the imparting of knowledge, wisdom and decisiveness to the students who will be attending our university?
A book like Bhagavad Gita itself teaches us, first and foremost, is how to make the right decision by understanding all the levels of our personality,
Right.
our needs, our wants, our desires, our goals, as well as have that sense of identity with the people, that as I want, so do others want also.
Sure.
No? And in this mutual understanding, in this mutual identification, in this mutual sharing, there is prosperity, there is also peace and harmony.
Right.
This is what is called as yajna. People think yajna is some sacrifice. The sacrifice demonstrates what is the attitude that we must have in our life. First of all, no one is an island on our own. No boss can function without the staff.
Yes.
Right? None of the branches of society, whether you may call them labor, you may call them as entrepreneurs, you can call them as leaders, politicians, businessmen, all are very integral part of the society. And once we recognize that just like limbs of this body, we make a whole. And that is the philosophy of India. It's a holistic philosophy. Cooperation means cooperation, not an individual profit-making corporation. No? So that attitude, which is there in the very culture of our Bharatiya philosophy, in our way of living, we have lost a lot of it. Let us say, we cannot say that we have not, but we should be able to bring back the importance of living such a life. And which is there partly in our culture, as you said, that somebody says that I could not think of firing one person also.
Yeah.
Because corporate life is not all about just making money and all about me. It's about cooperation. It's about having empathy. It's about having, a sense of being together and achieving goals for the benefit of everyone.
Right.
So that is the main thing. But India has got a lot to give. And if we stop brushing off everything as religion, scriptures, etc., they are completely giving us the science of life management. And we take that attitude, that is what we can learn. And that is the purpose of our university to give all modern education, even modern life, many wonderful things we have discovered, but at the same time give them the strength and tenacity of the ancient knowledge which created a society which was so prosperous, even so spiritually evolved, that till today its spiritual remnants is spreading its glow around the world.
And very vibrant.
Yes.
Very vibrant.
Yes.